Hello and welcome into Sports Broadcast Solutions presentation of playoff hockey midget U15, U16 red Tier 2 playoffs. Today's game takes place between the Cyclones and the Yellowjackets. We're live from Romeoville, Canlan Ice Rink. I'm Campbell Rico, joined alongside by Tommy Gilbert, who will be chiming in here and there to give us some color on the game today. So these two teams currently sit at the bottom of pool play, both 0-2 thus far in their playoff pool for midget U15-16 red Tier 2. But we expect a very competitive matchup. These teams both came in with strong regular season, 6-16, 14 total points in the regular season for the Cyclones. Came in 4th in the division, and 5th in the division were the Yellowjackets. First period is going to be 16 minutes today. It's going to be a lot of action. 3 periods, 16 minutes the first. The second, they break into 2 8-minute periods, and then the third will be 16 once more. What a great facility we have here in Romeoville. Hockey taking place across 3 different rinks. And today here on Rink 2, we have Cyclones Yellowjackets. In goal to start will be Silas Tyrone for the Yellowjackets. Seamus Tosh projected to start in goal for the Cyclones, number 18. As mentioned, both teams lost their first 2 games of pool play. This is the 3rd and final game of pool play. Cyclones are in the white uniforms. In black are the Yellowjackets. Number 4, Joshua Slinkman. Number 7, Anthony Girardi. Number 35, Jameson McDonald. Number 28, JJ Moss. And number 22, Ryan Keeley starting for the Cyclones. The Yellowjackets win the opening faceoff. They move down the ice. And cleared out, picked up by number 80, Luke Capel. Hammers it down into the corner. Capel can't quite clear that one. Back into the zone goes Keeley. Shot on goal, good save there by Silas Tyrone. Here's Slinkman, cross the ice. Tyrone on his toes in the front of the net, stopping that one. Slinkman has it. Now behind the net. Right in front of the goal, bangs off the post. Yellowjackets can't quite clear it. That's Gabriel Patterson finding Ollie Holmgren in the corner. Can they get it out? No, they can't. Stays in for the Cyclones. And another shot. This one's saved. And Tyrone has it.
Yeah, real busy first minute and a half there for Silas Tyrone in goal for the Yellowjackets. Both of these teams coming in, again, with no chance to advance to tomorrow's championship, Campbell, but a whole lot on the line in terms of finishing their season on a high note here at the biggest tournament of the year.
You're absolutely right. You can tell there's still a lot to play for, even though these teams may not be advancing into the next round of the playoffs. And that's in the back of the net, number 92, Anthony Mena. With 14:22 remaining in the first period, the Cyclones take the lead. Anthony Mena. I'll tell you what, puck's been in their offensive zone all game thus far. One of those was bound to go in.
Yeah, and that's what you love to see if you're the Cyclones there, especially on the bench. They had not scored a goal in their first 2 matchups against the Sting and Rockford, who came in as the first and third seeds. And Campbell just being able to get off to that start, and not even just the goal, being able to pepper Tyrone with 4 legitimate scoring chances there very quickly in the early going. Going to give the Cyclones a lot more faith, perhaps, in their offensive attack and just a little more confidence going forward into this game.
You're exactly right, Tommy. You can tell the confidence for the Cyclones as they move forward. Once more, Mena, the goal scorer, looking for more. Slap shot high and save Silas Tyrone. That's about 5 saves thus far for him. And with that, we'll have a line change. Carlos Quintero and number 18, Ethan Kimbrough on the faceoff. Kimbrough wins it, and now the Yellowjackets move up the ice and into the offensive zone. Can they keep it? No, they can't. That's Anthony Girardi trying to push it forward. Looks like the Yellowjackets will be able to clear here. No, they can't. Turns it over. Number 80, Nick Melnikoff, got that before it's eventually cleared out. That's Isaac Martin chasing after it. Could have been a trip called there, but it's not. Either way, the Cyclones regain possession. Owen Gowder now into the zone. And cleared back out by number 52, Noah Tomasetti.
Campbell, this has been something of an opening onslaught for the Cyclones here. I think I can count in about 20 seconds how much time the puck has been in the Cyclone zone. And just like that, here come the Yellowjackets on the counterattack.
Joshua Rensberger brings it in. Can they get a puck on net? We'll see. That's right in front of the net. And there it is. First action of the game for the goalie for the Cyclones, Seamus Tosh. .38, Ethan Trianfilos in front of the net, but cleared out and brought up the ice by the Cyclones.
And that's a great pick on that pass there by Ryan Keeley, because that was going to be a one-timer chance within maybe 3 feet of the crease right there. And instead, Keeley just gets his stick in there, picks it off, and it goes harmlessly back the other way. Doesn't result in anything at the other end, but that may well have saved a goal.
With 11:23 remaining here in the first period, Cyclones lead the Yellowjackets 1-0 in this Midget U15-16 Red Tier 2 playoff matchup. J.J. Moss pushes it in front of the net. No one quite there to try for a one-timer. Couldn't quite get it. Here's Cyclones back up the ice. There's McDonald. Couldn't get a shot off. Good defense by Gabriel Patterson. Joshua Slinkman tried to bring that one down. Couldn't quite get it, and back cleared out of the zone. Behind the net, that's J.J. Moss. He's been involved in the action thus far. Joshua Slinkman now. He has it taken away. Tyler Riley up the ice. He puts it on net. Seamus Tosh with the save. Another line change here From Romeoville Canlan Ice Rink again, I'm Campbell Rico, joined alongside by Tommy Gilbert on Sports Broadcast Solutions Network.
Yeah, that's one of those that's going to go as a shot on goal, but you know he wished he was able to get a little more on it, or perhaps be able to dangle it out there for a teammate charging the net. Just a pretty easy save right there to finally get the Yellowjackets on board in the shots on goal column.
And here's 88 Joshua Ginter into the zone. Cleared out by Finn Ripkema. Once again, the Yellowjackets doing what they can to try to clear it. Owen Farner there lost his stick, and now it's into the zone. Number 52. Shot is blocked. That was Noah Tomasetti. He gets it back. Now a little more action being put on by the Yellowjackets, trying to get a foothold in this game.
And there's Ryan Keeley once again there on the blocked shot. The assistant captain for the Cyclones putting himself in harm's way 2 times, once with the stick and once with the shoulder.
Behind the net, Gabriel Patterson. Here's some space. Luke Kappel finds Ale Holmgren down in the corner. They can't make much of it. Kappel won't let him get out of the zone, though. Joshua Rensberger fighting for it, and it's cleared. Nice little pass there from Rensberger. And now Luke Kappel once more. He has a look. Oh, and it's blocked. Jacob Hall on the block on the first one. Ale Holmgren trying to make something else happen. Jacob Hall put his body on the line to block that one from Kappel. And with 7:14 remaining, the Cyclones lead this one 1-0 over the Yellowjackets. Been action-packed thus far in this third and final pool play playoff game between these two teams. J.J. Moss into the zone. Ethan Schonberg trying to make something happen here for the Yellowjackets, but the Clones clear. Angelo Vitulli finds a man, but it's stolen away just at the last second. J.J. Moss back up the ice. Will he take a shot? And stolen away. Good defense by Finn Ripkema. And a save, Silas Tyrone.
You see, they're not the first time, Campbell, that you've referenced. The Cyclones have done a really good job getting on the attack for an extended amount of time, being able to keep the puck in the zone when it looked like the Yellowjackets were going to be able to clear it. You saw one of the better scoring chances they've had come right out of that ability to keep the puck in the zone and keep the Yellowjackets on the defensive without being able to make a line change.
And that's right where we're at. The puck's still in the zone for the Cyclones. Joseph Ginter gets the puck back. No. Chris Shutov with the shot. Another save from Silas Tyrone. Tell you what, Tommy, some good energy here in the ice rink today. A lot of games happening, a lot of playoffs happening. You can tell these kids really want to play today.
Yeah, there really is. And for those who haven't been to this facility before, we are in rink 2. It's the middle of 3 rinks. There's shared concourses essentially between 1 and 2 and between 2 and 3, so you can really hear the cheers, the screams, the boos, whatever it may be, from especially rink 3 behind us, but a little bit from rink 1. Really gives it a fun playoff atmosphere in here for sure.
You're absolutely right. And there's another shot. The Cyclones keeping the pressure on. Chris Shutov keeps it in. And that trickles past the net and Tyrone's glove. It's getting physical as we tick down towards the end of the first period. That one scared Tyrone a little bit, but eventually passes. And now the Yellowjackets clear. Isaac Martin chases. Good play there by Owen Farner to pick the puck up. And now, Yellowjackets! Oh, what a save by Seamus Tosh. And looks like that'll be tripping on the Yellowjackets, as number 80, Nick Melnikov, goes to the ice.
And I love that great individual effort there earlier by the alternate captain, Joshua Rensberger, for the Yellowjackets. Taking it in there, did not have numbers. Not the first time we've seen them try to attack down a man or two, and it very nearly worked for him.
That'll be Owen Farner, our first power play of this game today. Cyclones will reset. Jacob Hall brings it in. That's Carlos Quintero behind the net. Has Hall. He sends it in front of the net, gets blocked, right back to him. Joseph Ginter. Ryan Keeley with the shot, and saved by Silas Tyrone. 1:21 remaining in this penalty. Again, Ian Farner with the first penalty of the game for the Yellowjackets.
And that's the 9th shot on goal for the Cyclones compared to 4 for the Yellowjackets. And honestly, when you watch this first period, it feels like a little more of a disparity almost than it has been.
You're exactly right. It feels like more Yellowjackets really putting the pressure on. The Cyclones really putting the pressure on. We'll see what they can do with this last minute of penalty time. Here's number 35, Jamison McDonald. Chris Shutov gets it. Joshua Slinkman now behind the net. Puck is moving. McDonald, Slinkman, McDonald. And cleared by the Yellowjackets. And cleared once more, offside call.
Just 25 seconds now remaining in this power play for the Cyclones before Farner comes back out of the box. And we haven't necessarily seen any fantastic scoring chances down there in the last minute 35, Campbell, I wouldn't say.
Yeah, Yellowjackets are really packing it in on defense, protecting that net. 25 more seconds for a penalty kill.
Yellowjackets killed 74% of their penalties throughout the year. On the flip side, the Cyclones power play, one of the worst in the league, statistically the worst, except for the Sabres in red 1. So you're looking at a 10.6%.
And those statistics playing true here. And we're back to even 5-on-5.
Jaguars bringing up the rear at 8.5%. The Cyclones at 10.6%, second from the bottom. Only 2 of the 5 other teams under 20% on the power play.
Ryan Keeley resets it to Jacob Hall. 2 minutes remaining in this first period. Anthony Mena. And this one's deflected out of play. We'll get another line change. Nine shots on goal thus far for the Cyclones, 5 for the Yellowjackets. And that may not tell the story thus far. Feels like the puck's been down in the Cyclones' end this whole time, but here come the Yellowjackets. Oh, what a save by Seamus Tosh. That was number 94, Ethan Schoenberg, with the shot, and a great shot it was, but also Seamus Tosh was up for it.
Yeah, that was probably a good decision to corral that and simply cover up the puck down there. That was a 2-on-1 breakaway, and that rebound almost got away and was going nowhere good if it did.
Patterson keeps it in. Schoenberg fighting for it. Ellis gets it. Back towards the net, and this one covered once more. It's a good spell there for the Yellowjackets. 7 shots on goal now for them. Schoenberg will take this face-off. He'll win it, but it trickles out to the Cyclones and they move up. They can't quite clear it. We'll have a delayed tripping call, but first, Maximus Ellis in front of the net. First penalty upcoming on the Cyclones. Five on 4 for the Yellowjackets as they try to get back in this one. Luke Capel wins the faceoff. And another save, Seamus Tosh. That was Finn Ripkema with the shot. Capel wins it, back to Ripkempa. Cyclone short-handed, trying to maintain possession, and they do. Holmgren now. Ripkema. Looking. Back to Farner. Farner puts it on net. And Tosh able to cover up. 14 seconds remaining in this first period. Cyclones leading 1-0. Ripkema on net. And this one's cleared and will take us to the end of the first period. Cyclones leading 1-0. More action coming up here on Sports Broadcast Solutions.
Home is more than a place. It's full of the people and moments that matter most. Providing for loved ones, expanding your horizons, or simply living the life you love. With all you have to protect, choose insurance you can count on so you can experience more of what you live for. Country Financial. Experience more.
When you fire up Big Ten Plus, you get more game, nonstop, around the clock. More live games you won't see anywhere else. More access to your team, wherever you want, 24/7. More stories.
Unstoppable.
More highlights.
Wow.
More big-time playmakers. Plus, catch up to 4 games at once, so you'll never miss more shots, spikes, and scores. Download the Big Ten Plus app today. It's always game on.
Welcome back into Sports Broadcast Solutions presentation of the Midget U15-16 Red Tier 2 playoff action between the Yellowjackets and the Cyclones. Both these teams 0-2 in pool play thus far, but still have plenty to play for, as this is most likely the last game of the season for these teams. Cyclones leading 1-0 as we enter this second period. The Yellowjackets on the power play. Schoenberg brings it ahead. Maximus Ellis now into the zone. And the Cyclones are able to clear. Can they go up? "26 seconds remaining in this power play. That's Anthony Girardi pushing it forward, killing this power play for the Yellowjackets. Angelo Vituli now.
Cyclones on special teams killed just 62.7% of opponents' power plays during the regular season. But this is a pretty big one right here, Campbell. And they are going to do it.
First power play of the day killed, and now we're back to even 5-on-5 hockey. That one's ripped across the face of the net. Shukhtov tries to clear it, and he does for the Cyclones. Gabriel Patterson pushes it up and finds a man. Ethan Kimbrough hunting it, but Cyclones are back on it. That's number 64, Jacob Hall, who's been great on defense thus far. Brandon Kopeny brings it forward. Carlos Quintero with him. This one rolls in front of the net, now picked up by Patterson. He drops it off, and there's a shot ripped just by the net. Isaac Martin with that shot. .5:20 remaining in this second period. Again, it's split into 2 on your screen. You see 13:20 remaining. We'll have a little stoppage at the 8-minute mark.
Yeah, and for those who may be tuning in later, haven't seen other games from here today, that is how the second period works this weekend. It is a 16-minute period as normal, and that's how we're treating it on our interface, because that is, we think, the easiest way for viewers to follow the action. But you can essentially consider there is a hard stop at the 8-minute mark. The arena clock here reflects that so that the players know exactly when the game will be stopping. And that is the longest break. That's the break where they will bring the Zamboni out. They'll resurface the ice. The players will go back to their locker room. You can see the traditional first and second intermissions are really just about 2 minutes where the teams stay on the ice at their benches.
And Gabriel Patterson will head to the penalty box. Another power play for the Cyclones upcoming. McDonald wins the faceoff, able to keep it in. And clear. Both teams 0 for 1 on their first power play today. Anthony Girardi can't get it into the zone. They'll have to take it back. There's Joshua Slickman. Slickman, he wants it, but can't get a shot away. Good defense by the Jackets. McDonald into the zone. He'll rip one at the net and misses to the right. Girardi. Girardi! Oh, and it hits the top of the bar. Two good shots there for the Cyclones. McDonald into the zone. He ripped one just moments ago, and he wants more. Girardi keeps it in. Line change for the Cyclones with 20 seconds remaining in this power play. Keeley now. He'll take one on net, and this is saved. Silas Tyrone.
A Cyclones team that's looking for its 6th power play goal of the year, and now its 49th opportunity. The Yellowjackets, as we mentioned, have killed 74, almost 75% now of their power plays in the regular season.
We have a goal here. Just as you were saying, the defense of the Yellowjackets was stout today, as it has been. The Cyclones able to find the back of the net and get a 2-0 lead. Looks like that was number 88, Joseph Ginter, who put it home.
Yeah, and that in fact is that elusive 6th power play goal of the season for the Cyclones. More importantly, right now gives them a 2-0 lead.
And they want more here, another shot. That was Anthony Mena, and a good save by Tyrone. Keeley keeps it in to the goal scorer Ginter, behind the net. He circles back, has a shot. He'll keep it though and kick it back out to Keeley. Thanks for tuning in here on the Sports Broadcast Solutions Network. I'm Campbell Rico, joined alongside by Tommy Gilbert. We've got hockey coming to you all day today. Cyclones, Yellowjackets right now in this U15, U16 playoff game. Cyclones leading 2-0. Cyclones in white, Yellowjackets in black. Two minutes remaining in this second period until our stoppage. Vituli brings it up. Oh, it's a good pass by Patterson to Schonberg. The Yellowjackets trying to keep some of this offensive possession. Feels like we've been down in their defensive end for a while now. Ethan Kimbrough on the face-off. Jackets keep it in the zone. Carlos Quintero. And there's a hit over the middle of the ice. Melnikov goes down. Oh, and a big hit by Carlos Quintero. There's a puck on net. Quintero in front of the net. Oh! And now finally cleared. That's Noah Tomasetti. Tell you what, this second period, the hitting turned up. Quintero, oh, great save. Tyrone with the glove side save. "15 shots on goal for the Cyclones, 10 for the Yellowjackets thus far. Cyclones leading 2-0. "10 seconds until our break in the second period. When we come back, 8 minutes will be remaining in the second period. Cyclones leading the Yellowjackets here on the Sports Broadcast Solutions Network.
Before you know it, you'll know my name and how to pronounce it.
You'll know the meaning of ขอบคุณค่ะ
Before you know it, you'll call me son.
You call me daughter.
You call me brother.
You call us sisters.
Your family will make a difference in how America is perceived
And what America stands for.
And we invite you to welcome an exchange student like me to your home and your family.
For over 70 years, AFS USA has brought exchange students from around the world to study in the U.S. and live with an American family for a school year, semester, or 6 to 12 weeks. Before you know it, you'll be a proud AFS host family. Visit afsusa.org.
Home is more than a place. It's full of the people and moments that matter most. Providing for loved ones, expanding your horizons, or simply living the life you love. With all you have to protect, choose insurance you can count on, so you can experience more of what you live for. Country Financial. Experience more.
When you fire up Big Ten Plus, you get more game, non-stop, around the clock. More live games you won't see anywhere else. More access to your team, wherever you want, 24/7. More stories.
Unstoppable.
More highlights. More big-time playmakers. Plus, catch up to 4 games at once, so you'll never miss more shots, spikes, and scores. Download the Big Ten Plus app today. It's always game on.
Sure, my family loves me. They bought me this sweet new collar. My dog bowl is always full of Fido's finest. Heck, they even take care of the personal stuff on my walk. Come on, who does that? But what really sealed the deal for me was when they installed a security system from Forest Security. Hey, I'm no watchdog, you know? Forest Security offers the latest in technology and security for our home. Yeah, I'm pretty good at keeping an eye on things, but I also have stuff to do, like sleep and socialize. A smart security system can provide around-the-clock awareness and generate instant smartphone alerts. They let the family know if something is wrong or suspicious. They do all of the work for us, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You know what they say, you can't trust a dog to watch your house or your sandwich. Call Forest Security today.
Call us today at 708-452-2000 or visit forestsecurity.com.
Welcome you back inside Canlan Sports Center here in Romeoville, Illinois. The CSDHL Playoffs roll on. It is our 5th of 7 telecasts from the second rink here in center court, so to speak, here in Romeoville. The Cyclones leading the Yellowjackets 2-0. For those who might have tuned in a little bit late, we always try to give you some of the context around these playoff tournaments. And when you look at the 6-team playoff brackets, it is a little bit of a goofy situation. Like the U18s are very simple to understand because you have 2 brackets of 4. They all play each other, and the winners of each bracket, pool play, will play tomorrow in the championship. The U15 16s, Red 1 has 8 teams in the league, 6 make the playoffs. Red 2, where we are right now, has 7 teams in the league, 6 in the playoffs. This was not a lot of parity, so to speak, in this season within Red 2. Sting, Afton, and Rockford overwhelmingly top the table. St. Louis Sting and the Afton Americans both finished the season 22-2, 42 points apiece. 36 points for Rockford Hockey Club right behind them, and then a pretty significant drop-off to the next 4. The Cyclones with 14, the Yellowjackets, Jaguars, and the Bloomington Thunder with 12 apiece in the 4th through 7th slots. The Thunder lost the tiebreaker, did not make the playoffs, but as you can tell here, as we show you the current playoff standings, the playoff standings very accurately reflect the regular season thus far. Afton, Rockford, and the St. Louis Sting all with 4 points apiece. The Cyclones, Jaguars, and Yellowjackets looking to pick up their first points here in the final round, so to speak, of play. Yellowjackets and Cyclones and a puck drop at 3:50, and as you know, that game is currently 2-0 at our halftime, if you will, in favor of the Cyclones. Give you a little bit of updates from around the rest of the rink here. It is Rockford on top of Afton 1-0 in the second period, and the Jaguars play the Sting later this evening. The Sting certainly the heavy favorites in that matchup against the Jaguars, which really means that Rockford-Afton game between the second and third seeds coming out of the regular season, there is a lot riding on that one. Overwhelmingly likely that the winner of that Rockford-Afton game will be playing the Sting in tomorrow's Red 2 championship game, which we'll have for you right here on Sports Broadcast Solutions at 12:15 p.m. So we'll be keeping an eye on that one at 1-0 again. Rockford leading Afton in a game that will have significant bearing, certainly, on tomorrow's championship. Here it is 2-0 Cyclones. We will step away once again, and Campbell will have the call of the second half of the second period for you when we return. You're watching the CSDHL Playoffs on Sports Broadcast Solutions.
We offer a professional broadcasting experience for the non-professional athlete. Just like the pros, we offer everything for you. Play-by-play commentary.
A no-hitter at Kane County Stadium. 15 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 error, and that's it.
Color commentary, highlight reels, recruiting videos, and much, much more. Unlike our competitors, we zoom in on the action and always have a live scoreboard with a live time code. If you're ready to have your next sporting event feel like CBS Sports, then make sure to call Sports Broadcast Solutions today. Our phone number is 330-957-7653, or you can go online to sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Missing your child's sporting event just plain stinks. But you don't have to worry about that anymore, thanks to Sports Broadcast Solutions. SBS is a live broadcasting network, as well as covering your on-demand needs, recruiting videos, highlight reels, and much, much more. We can broadcast live to any website, and we also post as much on-demand content as you need. For more information about SBS, check out our website at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Sports Broadcast Solutions, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. Let SBS broadcast your sporting event. We have experience and can generate excitement and permanent digital memories for your team.
Tonight. That time, finally a goal for the Stampede!
We have professional videographers using high-definition modern-day cameras, color analysts, and play-by-play announcers with state-of-the-art, classy graphical scoreboards to keep you updated. Plus, we have commercials to advertise your team, club, or sponsor, and us. Plus, we do pregame and postgame interviews.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the postgame show brought to you by Marion Central Catholic. My name's Kyle Smith, but my name doesn't matter. These young ladies matter. It's senior night as the Hurricanes win a battle down the stretch, 48-46.
Hi, I'm Carrie Kramer. I swim 50 breast, 50 free, and 100 back.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. Instead of spending hundreds or thousands with all these college recruiting sites, let us put together your college highlight reel. For just a fraction of your potential college scholarship and significantly less than these recruiting services, we got this. In addition, we put together highlight reels for teams, including high school, your club team, or travel team.
My teammate gave me a great pass, and I just took it. Other team slashed me, took the opportunity, saw where the goalie was weak, and I just shot it there.
Solon, O'Connor, and Marsh back on defense, and Marsh gets a blowout. We got a breakaway at 2-0. A shot, and a goal! So 3-3, the power play was officially over.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, check us out at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. For those of you who would like to broadcast or live stream your event, or maybe make a highlight tape but would like a sponsor to fund the event, SBS has a myriad of ways to advertise your sponsor during our broadcasts. We have commercials. We have on-air reads by the announcers.
Albatross Physical Therapy and Wellness specializes in pain-free.
We have graphics, and we have watermarks. Finally, Sports Broadcast Solutions can create a commercial for you or your sponsor. Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world. Sports Broadcast Solutions.
Welcome back into this CSDHL playoff action here on the Sports Broadcast Solutions Network. I'm Campbell Rico, joined alongside by Tommy Gilbert. We're midway through the second period between the Yellowjackets and Cyclones. These two teams, both 0-2 in pool play, but still have a lot to play for today in this final game of pool play. Cyclones goal scorers thus far are Anthony Mena and Joseph Ginter. Ginter has an assist as well, and I'll tell you what, the Cyclones look really strong to start this game. 15 shots on goal so far to the 10 for the Jackets. Yellowjackets have some work to do to get back in this. 8 minutes left here in the second period, then we'll have a full 16 minutes in the third period. Luke Capel and Jamison McDonald to open up this second half of the second period. Yellowjackets trying to start on the front foot. Slinkman into the offensive zone. He has a man in front of the net, and McDonald just misses wide right. Capel. Slinkman picks it. Up to McDonald. Slinkman takes it out of the zone. They'll have to reset. McDonald has it, makes a nice move. And he shoots and scores! Jamison McDonald! What an individual effort. That lights the lamp and makes it 3-0 Cyclones. McDonald stole it right around the blue line, took it in, made a move, and a wrist shot to the top corner. Vitulli tries to maintain possession for the Jackets as they chase down into the offensive zone. Goddard looking for Quintero. And there's a good hit. And it looks like it'll be a penalty. Second one of the game on Owen Farner. Doesn't love the call. Another power play upcoming. Third power play of the game for the Cyclones. Quintero and Schonberg. Quintero wins it. This one to Goddard and a save by Tyrone. Back out to Keeley. He resets for the Cyclones. Shot on net and saved by Tyrone. That was Anthony Girardi with the wrist. Another glove save and a beaut for Tyrone. Kept in by Girardi and saved by Tyrone. Keeley. And now finally cleared by the Jackets. Goddard. Caroms it past the net. And that's in two. Goddard. He's been pesky on this power play. And he finds the back of the net. Owen Goddard.
Boy, so Campbell, the Cyclones, after struggling on the power play all season, have suddenly found some late season magic, about as late as you can possibly find it. Second power play goal of the evening. But once again, I don't want to really talk as much about the goal there as I want to talk about what a great job they did keeping that puck in the zone, keeping it on the attack for an extended period of time there when it really looked like the Jackets were able to clear it. That created a great chance, and he was able to find the back of the net.
Luke Capel trying to get the Jackets back in this one. Jacob Hall up the ice. Back to Mena. He has a goal today. He's looking for two. Hall. Across the face of the net. Kopany can't get it. Shuktov. That one caroms and cleared. .435 remaining in the second period. 4-0 Cyclones. Cyclones in white today. Yellowjackets in black. These are the CSDHL Playoffs. The Midget U15-16 Red Tier 2. Into the corner. Joshua Rensberger. Tyler Riley tries to keep it in, but he can't. And this one Out to Mena. Luke Capel. Ginter looking for more. Hoping he wants one. He's been in front of the net a few times. And this one to the Yellowjackets. Schoenberg couldn't quite get it out of his stick. Tomasetti keeps it in. Keeley, he goes down. Kopeny takes it but can't get it on net. Oh, and this one trickles. Schoenberg. Schoenberg again. He can't get it there. Good last-ditch defense by the Cyclones. Refs stop this one. .2:17 remaining in this second period. Mena. Oh, he goes for the top shelf. And Karam's off the post. Excuse me, that was J.J. Moss with the shot. Slinkman now. He wants one. Saved by Tyrone and covered. Tell you what, Cyclones are on the front foot here this whole back half of the second period. 22 shots on goal now to the 11 of the Yellowjackets. It's one after another right now. Vituli able to break that one up and at least get it out of the zone. Capel gets it. Takes it back behind the net. And he'll go down. The refs will stop it for a penalty. It'll be number 68, Carlos Quintero, into the penalty box for 2 minutes. Five-on-4 advantage here for the Yellowjackets as they try to get something on the board. Yellowjackets in black, Cyclones in white.
Yeah, the Yellowjackets in the regular season with 3 power play goals, but what really stands out is on just 17 attempts. Only 17 power play opportunities in 24 regular season games for this Yellowjackets offense. So don't draw a lot of penalties, but a chance to get that percentage up close to 20 for the season.
Schoenberg. And that's saved by Seamus Tosh. First chance of the power play. Ethan Schoenberg's been offensive this second period, doing everything he can to try to get the Yellow Jackets back in this game. Ginter and Mena have caused trouble, both with a goal today, but Schoenberg takes it. Kema can't keep it in. It's out to Mena. Looking for a shorthanded goal. Nice move there by Holmgren. And that takes us to the end of the second period. The Cyclones leading this one 4-0 for the CSDHL Playoffs here on the Sports Broadcast Solutions Network. I'm Campbell Rico, and we'll be right back for third period action.
When you fire up Big Ten Plus, you get more game, nonstop, around the clock. More live games you won't see anywhere else. More access to your team, wherever you want, 24/7. More stories.
Unstoppable.
More highlights.
Wow.
More big-time playmakers. Plus, catch up to 4 games at once, so you'll never miss more shots, spikes, and scores. Download the Big Ten Plus app today. It's always game on.
Home is more than a place. It's full of the people and moments that matter most. Providing for loved ones, expanding your horizons, or simply living the life you love. With all you have to protect, choose insurance you can count on, so you can experience more of what you live for. Country Financial. Experience more.
Welcome back to playoff action for the CSDHL Playoffs. Cyclones Yellowjackets taking it into the third period here on the Sports Broadcast Solutions Network. I'm Campbell Rico, joined alongside by Tommy Gilbert. We're here all day for hockey action out in Romeoville, Illinois at the Canlan Ice Rink. Great facility. Cyclones in the white jerseys, Yellowjackets in the black. It's been all Cyclones thus far, 4-0 entering the third period, but Yellow Jackets are on the power play for another minute.
Yeah, Yellow Jackets would love to get something positive going here. They're certainly not out of contention this game, but the offense has struggled this weekend in general. A 6-0 loss to Afton and a 6-1 loss to the Sting this morning on SBS. And still looking for that first tally here, but a great chance here with 20 seconds left on the power play.
Riley, and that one's deflected out by McDonald. .15:09 remaining here in the third period. 23 shots on goal for the Cyclones. Tell you what, ever since they came back out after the intermission in the second period, they've been all over the net. Six seconds till a penalty kill for the Clones. And that'll do it. Owen Gowder. Kema out front. There's Martin. Big hit by Tomasetti. And into the zone goes Schomburg. Neither team maintaining possession right now. Puck is rattling around like a pinball.
And Campbell, an update from the only other game currently being played in this bracket. It is still 1-0 Rockford leading the Afton Americans. Those two teams quite likely competing for one of the places in tomorrow's championship game. The Sting certainly the favorite to be the other team to advance if they can beat the Jaguars tonight.
That's the Midget U15, U16 Red Playoffs. Regular season, the Cyclones were 6-16-1, 14 points overall, 4th place in that division. The Yellowjackets came in 5th with 12 points, 6-18 for their season. Again, both teams lost their first 2 games of pool play. Vitali into the offensive zone. And this is cleared once more. Stick out of hand. Mena chases it down into the corner. The Yellowjackets come forward. Luke Capel. Ethan Kimbrough down there too, and this one's covered up by Seamus Tosh. .12:33 remaining here on the Sports Broadcast Solutions Network in the 3rd period. Cyclones again in white, Yellowjackets in black. If you're just tuning in, Cyclones lead this one 4-0. Oh, another shot. The Yellowjackets trying to get on it. Schaumburg behind the net. It's a good goalie play by Tosh. Rensberger had a shot at it, but couldn't keep it in the zone. And Holmgren clears. McDonald now, he's got one. Looks for 2 and it shoots it just high. Rensberger, Schaumburg. Stick was hit right at the last second for Schaumburg. Couldn't get a clean shot off.
For those who may have heard the roar over the live stream a moment ago coming from Rink 1, that is where Rockford and Afton are playing, and the Afton Americans have tied Rockford. It is 1-1 in the 2nd period. Sam Lauder with the game-tying goal, assisted by Brody Carlson.
Holmgren into the zone. Has a man. Capel into the back of the net. Luke Capel gets the Yellowjackets on the board. What a pass from Holmgren. What a finish from Capel. I'll tell you what, Tommy, is this may be the last game of the season for these teams. Nice to end at least getting on the board.
Yeah, and you still got 11 minutes left to work with. That is plenty of time. That said, you need to get busy, and that qualifies right there. And just a really good feeling right there for the Yellowjackets to get on the board and now have almost 11 minutes left to work their way back into this game. One more, and suddenly you've got the Cyclones really looking in the rearview mirror quite a bit here.
.10:30 remaining in the 3rd period. A lot of work for the Yellowjackets. Cyclones threatening. That's Ginter. He's got 1 goal today. Ginter and Gowder both have a goal, both menacing in front of that net. Quintero with a shot on net. Capel, can he get another? Martin keeps it in. Tomasetti in the corner to Capel. Oh, what a move by Quintero. Shot saved. Silas Tyrone. Ethan Schoenberg. 1-on-2. No one there to help him. Rensberger back into the zone. Oh, this one trickles in front of the net. Holmgren couldn't quite get it. It's a race and it's picked up. That was Ginter who beat the man there but couldn't get a shot off. Ginter gets it back in front of the net. Mena. Ginter. And saved by Tyrone.
Yeah, that was a bit reminiscent of the first 2 minutes of the game today, Campbell, where all of a sudden under fire from all sides down there in net. But a nice job to get the pad on that one, and one of his teammates there, I believe it was Farner, coming in to grab the rebound, but I may have seen that wrong. Either way, a great job by the defense to get that stick in and grab that puck away from the danger zone.
Yellowjackets looking for more, looking to get back in this. Can't keep it in. And another foot race won by Ginter. Rensberger finds Holmgren. Holmgren into the zone. Oh, what a move! And a shot and a save! Mena with a nice centering pass. Kopany. .6:44 here in the third period. Yellowjackets looking to get back in it. Capel's the goal scorer today. There he is fighting. Slinkman now. Up the ice. Great save by Tyrone. McDonald clears it. Finds Slinkman. Passing not crisp right now. And they turn it over to Luke Capel. Can't get the shot away, and this one's covered up. .29-16 shot on goal advantage for the Cyclones as they look to tick this last 5:50 left in this game away and hold on to this playoff win. Quintero. He's flashed today, I'll tell you what. Luke Capel puts it into the zone, Riley after. Girardi looks ahead, finds a man. That's Gowder, centers to Nick Melnikov. Yellowjackets trailing in this third period. Do they have anything left in the tank? Laid it all on the line in this pool play. Both teams have. And this one's been physical, especially second period onward. Ginter has a goal. Takes it up, eyes up always for him. Martin finds Schoenberg. Neither team able to really maintain possession here at the end of the third. Schoenberg trying to hold it, and he does. It's going to be a penalty coming up.
It's one of those where you're almost just kind of waiting for the call right there, Cam, as he kind of went rumbling and stumbling into the offensive zone, thinking sooner or later there's probably something coming there. And they have one more power player.
Chris Shutov heads to the penalty box. It's now or never time for the Yellowjackets. Yellowjackets yet to score on their power play opportunities today. This one's stolen in front of the net. Slinkman, what a save by Tyrone. Minute 25 remaining in the penalty. No chances yet for the Yellowjackets. Slinkman. Cyclones have been threatening a shorthanded goal today. What a save, Seamus Tosh. That was Holmgren with the shot, and a good shot at that, a one-timer.
Yeah, and again, right, smack in the middle of the goaltender's stomach right there, but that's what you have to do at this point. You got 2 minutes left. Chuck the ball in front of the net, hope you can get a favorable bounce and see if you can make something happen.
52 seconds remaining in the penalty. Patterson keeps it in for a second, but they're able to clear. Time is now to get into the zone. Riley flips it ahead in front of the net. A good pass there to Schoenberg. Schoenberg back to the front of that. Riley on goal. The Yellowjackets getting their chances now. Angelo Vitali down there in the corner. He gets it. A good stick work. Puts it on net and a glove save for Tosh. Seconds to a power play kill for the Cyclones, their third of the game. And that's in the back of the net! Ethan Kimbrough from distance. Kimbrough from nearly the blue line puts it in. 4-2, 1:19 remaining. Is this interesting?
Yeah, the snipe from deep downtown, and all of a sudden time is certainly not on their side, but the Yellowjackets are very much still in this game. 4-2 with 1:19 to play.
Tell you what, even though they're trailing, they're showing a lot of fight.
Watching for the empty net, Campbell, but I think if we were going to see it, we probably already would have seen it.
Cyclones just trying to play keep away as we tick under 1 minute remaining in the third period. Quintero. Patterson pushes it forward. No one there for the Yellowjackets. Precious time ticking away. Refs will stop this one before it gets too chippy.
And with 16 seconds left in a game that is pretty much decided, this is where you just want to see, let's be smart. I know it's chippy, I know it's been a long weekend, it's been a long season, but you don't want to do anything that's going to put your team at risk or your health at risk here. A fight in the last 16 seconds of the season is not necessarily your first choice, Campbell.
No, it's not. No, it's probably not a good decision. And it looks like the refs were able to clean it up. 2 in the penalty box for the Cyclones, 2 in the penalty box for, no, scratch that, now just 1 in the penalty box for the Yellowjackets. Or potentially being taken off the ice. Well, this is an interesting break here with 16 seconds remaining in the third period. Game's about over, but the drama seemingly is not. And finally, we're back underway. And the final seconds of the season tick down with one more hit from the Yellowjackets. And that'll do it. 4-2, the Cyclones take it and get their first win of the playoff pool play. They moved to 1-2 in these playoffs, 0-3 for the Yellowjackets. What a game that was. Both teams fought hard. Cyclones 31 shots on goal to 20 for the Yellowjackets. I'll tell you what, Yellowjackets went down 4-0, fought back, scored 2 late goals to try to get themselves back in this game. Nothing to be ashamed about there. Well, I enjoyed that one. That was the Midget U15-16 red tier playoffs. Some great action. I'm really impressed by these teams here today.
Yeah, it is an exciting game going on next door, too. It's Rockford leading Afton 2-1. Again, the winner of that likely will face the Sting in tomorrow's championship game. The Yellowjackets and Cyclones are finished for the season as they'll shake hands with the referee near center ice. In the final game here in Red 2 will be the Jaguars and the Sting at 6:20. That is over on ring 3 right behind us, Campbell. We've got a couple of U18 games coming your way next here on SBS. That'll be the Rockford taking on the Midwest Blackbirds. Puck drop right around 6 p.m., which is in about 45 minutes. And then our 8:10 p.m. finale, the Peoria Junior Mustangs against the West Dundee Leafs.
Yep, we'll be back for those games here on SBS. Had a great time in this first one. Stick around for our next one coming up, as Tommy mentioned, Rockford versus the Blackbirds at 6 p.m. Thanks for joining in, and we'll talk to you later here on Sports Broadcast Solutions Network.